Very good morning. So far, we have introduced to log on to MS Access and discussed database and different types of database, elements of table, and advantages of DBMS. Today, we will start from Microsoft Access. Microsoft Access is a relational database management system. It is the most popular and powerful relational database management system. It has a graphical user interface. That is, it provides a visual way of interacting with database using items such as windows, icons, and menus used by most modern operating systems these days. It is used to organize and handle large volume of data. It organizes data in the form of tables. A table consists the data in the form of columns and rows. Each column in the table is called field that consists the particular type of data, and each row in the table is called record, which is collection of all the fields in the table. A relational database management system enables us to prevent or protect the data redundancy, that is duplication of data. One of the most important feature of Microsoft Access is that we can add, update, delete, and view the data by using forms, find and retrieve, that is, search, locate, and access the data in desired way by using queries, and print the data in a special structure by using report. Some other popular relational database management system are Sybase, Oracle, and structured query language. As Microsoft Access organizes the data in the form of tables, that is, more than one table, so it also provides the facility to create a relationship between those tables by using the common field of the tables. Let us understand the concept with the help of example. Look at the students information table that consists the information about the students like roll number, first name, father's name, address, telephone number, and date of birth. Now, if you want to enter details of students like percentage and grades, we don't need to include all the field in a separate table that has been mentioned in the students information table. Here we will take only common field in the second table. After creating the second table, we can make a link, that is create a relationship on the common field on the basis of common field, that is roll number, to retrieve the desired set of records from both the table. Here one thing is to be noticed that roll number field in the marks table are the same as the roll number in the students information table. We can define or create a relationship between both the tables using the common field, that is roll number. Thus, by splitting information in separate tables, relational database management system reduces data redundancy, that is duplication of data. Now, components of Microsoft Access 2016. Before learning about the various functions of Microsoft Access, let us get introduced with the various components of Microsoft Access window. As we can see, there are various components like title bar, quick access toolbar, ribbon, tell me what you want to do, navigation pane, navigation buttons, object tabs, and status bar. Now I will explain this one by one. The first, title bar. As title bar is the component of almost all the application that we have been using in computer, like any other Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, etc. So here it is also the component of Microsoft Access. Title bar is located at the top of the windows and displays the name of the current database. And the next is quick access toolbar. As the name suggests, quick access toolbar consists the tools that can be accessed quickly. This toolbar is present at the top left corner of the Access window. It contains the most frequently used command buttons. By default, it has three buttons like Save, Undo, and Redo. The next is Ribbon. A ribbon, the collection of various tabs is called ribbon. That is, ribbon consists various tabs, and each tab is divided into further several groups, and each group consists the relevant commands. That is, each group consists similar commands. Some tabs appear when we work with certain objects like forms. Such tabs are called contextual tabs. That is, contextual tabs will appear only when we will use certain object unless it is hidden. That is, here uh, we have object like forms. When we use objects forms, then we can see some extra tab on the ribbon. The next is tell me what you want to do. It is a new feature. Actually, it is the alternate to help tab that we had in the previous window. It can be used to get quick help on topics that we are looking for or the commands that we want to use in our document. It, it is alternate to help as we get help from the help tab. The tell me what you want to do works in similar manner. The next is navigation pane. Navigation literally means to go from one place to other. So it is that is navigation pane is used to go from one object to other. This pane is present on the left side of the access window. It displays the name of the objects used in the database such as table, queries, forms, reports, etc. Navigation buttons. As the name suggests, it helps in navigating through the records. The navigation button displays the current record number in an object. And the next is object tabs. The objects that we have opened in a database appear right above the work area in a tabbed form. By clicking on any tab, displays the contents in the work area. And if you want to close the current tab, just click on the cross button on the right end of the bar. And the last one is a status bar. This bar also we are familiar with this as all the application like Word, Excel consist this. This bar is located at the bottom of the window. On its extreme left, it displays the name of the current view, and on its right, it displays four view buttons, which are datasheet view and design view, pivot table view, and pivot chart view. And the next is and checkpoints. I left it for you. I leave it for you for better concept clarity. You all read the instructions and fulfill this puzzle. And next one is also consider the given table and answer the questions. I leave this for you. And now creating a database. In Microsoft Access, there are two ways to create a database, either by using a template or creating a blank database. An Access template helps in creating a complete database application that is ready to use. It contains four main objects like tables, queries, forms, and reports that we need to perform a specific task. These topics, that is creating a database using templates, is lab oriented, so we will do this during the lab. So I leave it for the lab period. And the next is creating a blank database. We can also create a database from scratch by following the steps. This topic is also lab oriented, so we will do this during the lab.